Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And in this video, I have the honor to dive deep into this saffron gold liquid perfume that was launched in 2013. And the nose behind this beautiful fragrance is François Merle Baudouin. Sahraa invokes the mystery and the majesty of the desert and has been crafted for the sophisticated palates of both Middle Eastern connoisseurs and aficionados with discerning tastes alike. So let's talk about the accords of Sahraa. Let's spray and see what we get on the initial vibe. I can already smell it. Wow, it's definitely my type of fragrance. Definitely right down my alley. Gorgeous, beautiful. The oud, very authentic smelling. Right away I get the oud, I get the rose. I get a lot of saffron in here. It's beautiful. It's warm, spicy. It's very woody. It's balsamic. It's also a little bit animalic and ambery. I think it's the amber and the oud that's creating that animalic vibe about it. Yeah, it's very beautiful. The oud, I can tell it's definitely organic, which Fragrance du Bois sources directly from its plantations in Asia. Sahraa is a rose oud patchouli classic style and falls under the same category of oud Ispahan, noir de noir, Gucci oud, and so on. But this one is definitely right on top of the line as far as that category goes. Nothing comes close to this. This is probably the smoothest that I have smelled. It's very well blended. The corners are really round and smooth. Very classy, very luxurious, very sophisticated. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. But what makes Sahraa so different from all the above mentioned scents is that in Sahraa, you can smell the saffron all over the fragrance. From the top note to the base, it has a spicy balsamic dry down. Of course, it is also animalic due to the ambery note in the base. So let's talk about the notes of Sahraa. Interestingly, on the top note, you get grapefruit. Now, on the opening, I did not smell the grapefruit. First of all, because it's blended so well, you're definitely not going to be able to cherry pick the notes from this fragrance. But now that's been on this for a while, I can smell this zestiness to it, which I think is coming from the grapefruit. The middle notes, you have Rose Absolute, which you can definitely smell in this fragrance. It's definitely prominent. It's right there. I can smell it. You got geranium, you got jasmine, one of my favorite notes. You got patchouli. Patchouli is definitely all over the fragrance in this one. In the base notes, you get black pepper, you get sandalwood, and you get saffron. Now, saffron is all over this fragrance. You can smell it from the initial spray to the end life cycle of this fragrance. It's just very prominent in this one. You also have vanilla, which makes it semi-sweet, and then you also have this beautiful amber in here, which complements the 100% pure organic vintage oud. The oud and the amber, they create this animalistic vibe to this fragrance. Not too much, just enough to make it gorgeous and give it that luxurious, sophisticated vibe to the fragrance. And what a refreshing thing to have when you smell a fragrance, and for once you can really tell that they used real 100% oud in this one. So that's as far as the notes goes for Sahraa. Man, I cannot stop sniffing this. This is so addicting. It's warm, soft, and almost waxy in its roundness. This is a scent that gives off that velvety glow of Sapiglossa sinuate flower, or simply called velvet flower. When I smell Sahraa, I imagine the unique purple color of this flower. So if you guys don't know what it is, look it up and you kind of see. If you guys have a sample of this and you look at the flower and the color of it and the texture of it, it does have that velvety vibe to it. Now, Sahraa oud plays a hauntingly beautiful symphony of rose-tinted amber, saffron-laced oud over silky sandalwood that interestingly creates a velvety-like feel to the fragrance. Now, Sahraa oud has a great performance on the initial spray and it has a great longevity. It does have an enormous sillage for the first 2 hours and will demand attention, then becomes moderate and close to your skin. Very classy and luxurious. Now, Sahraa does really well in the compliment department. It's definitely a head turner. It's a crowd pleaser. And please dress up accordingly and show some respect to this masterpiece because it definitely demands that. It's one of those fragrances that if you're a boss, you're closing a deal, you can definitely rock this. But you cannot wear this to school or you cannot wear this to a regular job. It is a very expensive smelling fragrance and it definitely needs some attention as far as dressing up and also the events that you're wearing this fragrance. So definitely show some respect to it and definitely dress accordingly. Now, I would definitely wear something dark with this fragrance because it has that dark and mysterious vibe about it. It is very demanding. It's very mysterious. And that's what I love about this fragrance. It's a beautiful, luxurious, as I said, classy fragrance. Now, as far as the versatility goes, as far as the seasons goes, is not something that you can wear this all year round. It cannot be your signature scent. This is something very special and it demands to wear this on special occasions. You cannot wear this in summertime. You cannot wear this in spring. You can definitely pull this off easily in winter and fall. Now, let's get to the uniqueness of this fragrance. As I said, there are fragrances out there that fall under the same category, like Oud Ispahan, Noir de Noir, and so on. But I have to say this one probably is the one that's done to perfection. So putting all those fragrances together, this will be on top of all those fragrances. And it's very saffron dominated fragrance. So if you are into saffron accord note, I would definitely try this fragrance out. It's just a beauty and everything is just blended to perfection. The rose is not too much, the oud is not too much. And the saffron, even though it has a lot of saffron in it, it's blended to perfection, as I said earlier. And with that being said, my ladies and gentlemen, we get to the end of my video, and that's all I have for Sahraa by Fragrance du Bois. It's probably one of the best ones that I have so far sampled from their house. Their quality, their ingredients are just phenomenal. The bottles are beautiful. The cap is just so heavy. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much. If you own this fragrance, please let me know in the comment section below what you think of this fragrance. What are your takes on this fragrance? And also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I would suggest you guys, if you guys don't have this fragrance, definitely get a sample, try it out. I would not blind buy this because it's very expensive. So I would definitely get a sample first, but I promise you, you will love this. You will fall in love with this beauty. It's a dark, mysterious, and gorgeous saffron-centric type of a scent. And that's it. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace and ciao. Yeah.